What's up, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I wanted to break down what's happening to SPY, Tesla, and a couple of other tickers. I'm also going to give you guys a warning about the markets. Let me first mention that I am not a financial planner. Take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button. It not only benefits me, but benefits the entire community as a whole. So there's a lot of tensions going on right now in the Middle East, guys. I don't want to go over the full specific details. As you guys know, there's probably a lot of different parties involved. We have like Israel, Iran, different groups, and just a bunch of stuff that's going on. It's very, very sad to see this happening around the world. Not going to go into the full details, but I just want to say that that's part of why the market was dipping really hard. And then on top of this, later on we have Amazon and Apple announcing earnings after the market closes, so that's going to be a big factor. If they do well, that's going to be one factor that could push the market higher. We could see SPY try to rebound, but it's hard to predict everything with a lot of unknowns with all the news coming out around the world and geopolitics. So you have to be very, very careful. If we continue to dip, we'll be dipping back down to lower levels, all the way down to the 540 area, if not lower. And if that fails, this thing could continue to fall. I'll be watching this 538 to 540 zone as our key support. If we lose that, there's going to be a bigger rug pull in SPY. And if we hold our support, we could try to rebound to at least 544. It all depends on, the big tech earnings, not to mention the situation overseas. So we'll just have to give this some time. I just want to say, nonetheless, guys, that I just hope for peace. I want us to be as peaceful as possible, even though, it's a very, very difficult goal to acquire. I just remain hopeful and really, really, keep the situation in my mind. People keep these in their thoughts and prayers all the time, that they hope that things don't escalate too much, and that's what's happening so far. So we have to be very careful, especially with the way the market's moving, and we just have to hope for the best. So for Nvda, we have 108 as our support. If this fails us, we could be dipping all the way down towards 104 again. If we rebound, I'll be looking for 112 as resistance. As of right now, we're looking a little bit weaker. um, if we don't get good earnings, if we get bad earnings, this will continue to fall to the low 100s. Not to mention the situation overseas could affect this. If not, we could try to rebound. So we'll just have to wait and see. But so far, not looking too good. Bitcoin's dipping out a big rejection of 70,000. This could continue to fall. This may continue to fall all the way down to lower levels like 60,000. So we have to be very careful if we do get a rug pull. If we do bounce, look for 65,000. It all depends on earnings and the situation overseas. For Tesla, we're barely holding our 200 EMA at 215. If we get bad news from earnings and bad news overseas, this could dip to the low 200s, 205 then 200. If we get a bounce, if we get good news with earnings and the situation doesn't affect us as badly tomorrow, look for a rebound to 222. I can't predict this, guys. It depends on earnings. We have to just wait and see. The QQQ is still weak. If we are bullish, we want to reclaim at least 466 if we get a very, very strong earnings report from Apple and Amazon. If not, we could be dipping all the way down towards the 450 area, if not below that. So be careful. Apple's looking a little bit weak right now, technically speaking, but we'll see if earnings lead this to bouncing back into the 220s, or if we get a big rug pull all the way down to 212. We'll just have to wait and see. For the IWM, I think that this is looking a little bit more bearish. If we don't hold 216, we have a gap to fill down to 213. But if we do hold this, if we get a surprise beat in earnings and the situation doesn't affect us tomorrow, we could be on our way back up to 220. I'm just going to wait and see. Amazon's just barely at support right now. We'll see if we get a big bounce after earnings into the 194 plus area, or if we start dipping all the way down towards below the support at 178. So we'll just have to wait and see. Meta came down a bit. We'll see if it holds 488 or not. That's going to be key. If we get a bad report tomorrow, or bad reports for today, Meta could dip down to 488. Or if we get a good one, we could try to bounce back up. Just be careful. It is showing some weakness. Microsoft is also showing some weakness. It's also showing some weakness. We're kind of stuck right here. We have 421 as resistance. If it bounces, I'll be looking for a push to 428. If it doesn't break for that key resistance, we'll be looking for support at 414. That could also cause a dip, so we'll have to wait and see how things end up going. And for Google, we're also going to watch this carefully as we're just kind of trading sideways. So we'll just have to give this some time. With that being said, guys, I just want to thank you all so much for listening. There's a lot of stuff going on around the world. It's quite unpredictable right now. So we have to be very patient, especially as we get into tomorrow. Hopefully there aren't any overnight, attacks or anything like that. I really hope that does not happen. I just want the situations to become as peaceful as possible. I just want the best for everyone. I want as I want as less people to be hurt as possible. I'm going to just put it that way. I feel like that's a better way to put it. So we'll see how things go. Get ready for big tech earnings. Wish for the best for everyone, and I'll see you guys very soon. Just a couple of hours to report how things go. Thank you for listening, guys, and peace out.